there, God bless you. I'm Karine. Welcome to the supportive environment. And so without further ado, I just want to show a little bit of what we've been doing in our homeschool. And I just want to share how we've been feeling, what's been working, and also about the atmosphere of our homeschooling. All right, so I have some video clips that I have from the park. We went to the park the day before yesterday, and we did some nature walk, and we had a great time. Isaac, Zoe, and I, we really had an amazing, beautiful time. Isaac was so happy. I saw that glow of learning, the love for learning to come back. I was noticing that the learning was becoming monotonous, and I knew I wanted to change it for my child Isaac, for Zoe, who is observing also what's going on, and also for me as well. I was feeling that, hey, we need to change things up a little bit, because it's like, you know, once it feels that it's a routine is great, but if you feel it's a routine that you're like, oh, we're gonna do this now, then we have to look into that. And so I am grateful to God, because I present my day to him every day. Our homeschooling, I present it to him, and so I listen to that intuition, that voice. And so you know, I feel that whatever monotony that was feeling around in our homeschool, I feel that we you know, I listened to that intuition that God has given me, and I took action, and I saw how you know, how Isaac responded to that. He was so happy. He's eager to continue learning again, which, you know, he always says, yes, mommy, I like homeschooling, but actions speak more than words. I was sometimes noticing that he was hesitant, and you know what? They sometimes will still be hesitant to do certain things, and it's not like, oh, every time we have to change the approach. But if you yourself feel like, you know what, we need a breather, we need something new, we need to see how we can make the atmosphere more positive, a more positive learning environment, then let's look into that. Let's look into that. And so that's what we did. We changed the routine 2 days ago. Not the routine, because it was we did things different on that one day 2 days ago. Instead of, you know, waking up and then after the morning routine just starting the class, we said, you know what, let's go to the park, let's do a nature walk. And what I did say to my child was, we're going to the park, but I want you to be observant. Observe your surroundings, observe the trees, their colors, you know, how they're changing, the leaves, the lake. Take a look at the lake, look at the turtles, the animals that are in there as well. Look around you at the birds, and let's pay attention. Let's not just, you know, walk by and, you know, because just the fact of walking is relaxing, but let's now be more observant. And we did that, and I just feel, I don't just feel, I know it was a great time. Isaac told me it was one of his best learning days. And guess what? We did learn. We were learning. We brought some leaves from oak tree. We brought some pine cones from a pine tree. We saw the acorns falling down, like the little ones from the oak tree. And we also looked at some other deciduous trees, and it was such a beautiful moment, such a beautiful experience. And this nature walk, of course, has been inspired by the philosophy of Charlotte Mason. I also need to add that the uni study from The Good and the Beautiful, Science for Little Hearts and hands also was a great inspiration because he talks about trees and things like that. And so we did a nature walk with Charlotte Mason philosophy in mind, inspired by the unit study from The Good and the Beautiful, Little Science for Little Hearts and Hands. And I'm just so grateful. I want to do that more often, and I really want to focus on learning on everything, not just learning like the formal learning on a table, you know, but just I want to inspire my children to that everything around us is a learning opportunity to observe our surroundings. There is math everywhere. There is vocabulary learning everywhere. We when we came back, you know, he on his own, he took the notebook, and I had said to him, okay, this is gonna be your nature journal. And then he started drawing some leaves and branches, and I think they actually came looking quite beautiful. I want to show it. So this is his nature notebook, and he wrote the word red. He did that. He did a very long stick, and then he did the R up there, and then he wrote red. I wrote the rest for him, wood tree, and then he actually wrote this by himself, lumber, but I spelled it out for him. And then these are leaves. This is a branch with no leaves, and this is a branch with leaves, and he told me that this is a magnifying glass. Therefore, that's why this is this leaf is bigger than all the others, is because it's under a magnifying glass. And so there are some scribbles here because Zoe put her print. She did her signature as well with her scribble after he had done it. But this is his nature journal. It's, you know, it's just a notebook that we took. I actually have to label it, but he took the initiative to start doing this by himself. I didn't say to him like, oh, come and do this. No, he just got inspired and started doing this. So this shows me that he was inspired by the nature walk, and so he's been talking about it. All right, so that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and till next time. Bye. Bye. Let's see. Bye. Let's see.